Okay, recording is Gilgamesh. I just got home from the comic book store. It's Wednesday, June 20th. July. Um, I got a bunch of books, and for once I actually did put these in some kind of order because I wanted to save one of them for the very end, and you'll see why when we get there. But first up, I picked up Amazing Spider-Man 801. There's 3 covers for this. My store only had this one, which is the A cover, and the connecting cover, which I kind of skipped on because I think I have maybe one of those connecting covers and none of the others, so I didn't want to bother getting it. And I can't remember what the 3rd cover was, but they didn't have it, so it's kind of a moot point. This is the last issue that Dan Slott is writing, and he's been working on Spider-Man for, Lord, like 10 years or something like that. But he's finally out, and I think Nick Spencer is up next. I don't know. I'll get it and see if it's any good. Speaking of which, I picked up the Avengers number 3. Written by Jason Aaron, and I've been reading it, and I'm actually not that big a fan of it. I'm kind of disappointed in Jason Aaron. I think he could do better. In a way, this sort of reminds me of the Jeff Johns and Jim Lee run on Justice League back when the New 52 started. I thought that was kind of a mess, and that's sort of my impression of this book as well. So I don't know how much longer I'll go with it. I got The Brave and the Bold, Batman and Wonder Woman number 5. This is written and drawn by Liam Sharp, and I love his artwork. His artwork is it kind of reminds me of like that really detailed artwork you see in European comics. And I don't know, I think he might be English. I'm not sure. But it's just really nice stuff. I picked up Sideways number 5 because somehow I missed that last week. There's really not much to this. I mean, it's an okay book. It's got the first appearance of this kind of goofy looking character. But other than that, I don't know. It's just one that I missed from last week that I was planning to get, somehow forgot. I got the B cover for Harley Quinn 44, another Frank Cho cover. He's been doing these for a while, and I have a bunch of them. I don't have all of them, but I like his stuff. I mean, well, it's Frank Cho, obviously. Some people say he draws Harley Quinn a little chunky, but I don't know. I still like it. Of course, I had to pick up Batman number 49. This is an Art Germ cover, and it's absolutely gorgeous. They're supposed to get married. Batman and Catwoman are supposed to get married in the next issue, issue 50, and the Joker has found out about it somehow, so it's kind of cool. Picked up the Joshua Middleton cover for Aquaman 37. That's a pretty nice cover. He did a cover for Aquaman 26 that I've been trying to find but haven't been able to. That's got a really gorgeous looking dolphin on it, and if you're not aware, it's not a dolphin, it's this character whose name is Dolphin. But I haven't been able to find that one. Still, Middleton is heating up right now because of that Batgirl cover, Batgirl 23. I have a bunch of his Aquaman covers, and actually I've been a fan of his for a really long time. So we'll move these aside and move on to some independents. Moonshine number 11. Brian Azzarello and Eduardo Riso, the same team that did 100 Bullets. This is a really cool series. It's like werewolves in Prohibition era West Virginia. It's pretty cool. I got Jeff Lemire's Gideon Falls number 4. Really enjoying this series. It's very creepy. I had no idea this was even coming out until I saw it on the shelves. This is May #7 by Gene Ha, and it looks like it changed publishers. I think it's been a long time since issue 6 came out, and I didn't even know that. It was going to keep coming out. But I really enjoyed like the first run of it, the first 6 issues. So I saw it and I snapped it up. Also from Image, Wayward #26. I kind of like this series. It's pretty cool. It's basically sort of like Buffy the Vampire Slayer based in Japanese mythology. Well, actually, all mythologies, but it's principally focused on Japan. With more cursing. With the side. I got Rick and Morty presents Crumbopulous Michael. Not too sure what to say about this. I assume the character is probably going to have a pointless death again, like he did in the series. And I got The Man of Steel, #4 of 6. This is the weekly series that Brian Michael Bendis is writing, kind of reintroducing Superman. Actually, I've read the first issue, but I haven't read any of the others yet, so I'm kind of behind on that series. Let's see. I picked up the Jim Lee variant for Justice League #2. Nice Martian Manhunter cover. And then, while I was there, I also found the sketch variant for Justice League #2. And I looked online and I couldn't find, this is an incentive variant cover, but I couldn't find the actual ratio. So I don't know if it's like 1 in 25, 1 in 50, 1 in 100. I have no idea, but its list price is $100, which means it must be a fairly low printed ratio, but my shop was selling for cover price, so I mean, with my discount, I got it for less than $4. So I'm pretty pleased about that. Now, the last book that I picked up was the classified variant of X-Men Gold #30. There were 2 J. Scott Campbell covers. One of them showed Colossus and Kitty Pryde getting married, and then there was this one, which is classified, and they apparently in all the solicitation copy they never showed the cover. They've been keeping it a secret. It came in this poly bag, so you don't actually know what it looks like. So I'm going to show it. If you don't want to be spoiled or you don't want to see what it looks like, this is the last book I have in my haul. So if you don't want to know what it looks like, go ahead and turn off the video now. This is fair warning, because I just don't want to ruin this for anybody who hasn't read it yet or hasn't seen this cover. But otherwise, if you're still watching, I will go ahead and show the cover. That's it there. The cover is Rogue and Gambit getting married. And I mean, I guess surprise, that's kind of comes out of nowhere, but I flipped through the book and that's what happens. So I hope nobody's upset with me for spoiling anything. I certainly wouldn't have wanted to do that on purpose. Anyway, those are all the books that I got. I'm pretty happy with that particular haul, especially that Jim Lee sketch variant for Justice League #2. This one right here is very cool, and I imagine it's going to be worth a lot of money. I mean, I guess. It's a really sharp book. It's got like, the corners are, I mean, this has got to be like a 9.8. But anyway, I'll just leave it on that note, since I've been going for about 10 minutes. So thanks to everybody who's subscribing. If you see this and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that, because I put out videos every now and then, at least once or twice a week. So I'll see you guys in the next one.